That said, video games remain a huge part of the entertainment thing for kids this summer, and we've got our own in-house expert, Jeff McKinney, who you may know from TimeToPlayMag.com for his wry and humorous reviews, is going to come up here and tell us about our choices for the power-ups, something we introduced last fall. The power-ups, the most significant new introductions for our audience in video games for this summer. Jeff.
Thanks. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff, video game editor for Time to Play. As Chris mentioned, we introduced video games to our event for the first time in October, and I guess it went well because I'm here right now. So let's get to 2011 Spring and Summer Power-Ups. Up first is an item that's been out for a few weeks, and it's already sold almost 4 million units. It's the 3DS from Nintendo, and this is the 3D version of Nintendo's handheld game system. The 3DS will let kids play games in 3D, watch movies in 3D, and even take their own pictures in 3D. And the really cool thing about it is you don't need glasses. Everything happens right there on the 3DS screen. That's out now, $250. Our second power-up is a video game based on a classic toy, and it's Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. This is from Disney, and it's a new game coming out in May. It is going to allow kids to play some familiar settings and characters from all 4 of the movies, including this summer's Stranger Tides movie. That will be out on May 10th. It's going to be available for all game systems, rated E for everyone, and the price will range from $30 to $50. And then finally is a game that I really can't wait to get my hands on. It's Transformers Dark of the Moon, and this is from Activision. Most movie-based games just have you play through the movie that you just watched, but this one is an original story, and it takes place before the events of the new movie. So you'll get to play it and then go see the movie, and where the game leaves off is where the movie starts. It's going to be out 2 weeks before the movie, which is June 14th. The rating is still pending, but it'll be all systems available, and the price will range from $30 to $60 depending on which game system you buy. So those are video games. Those are our power-ups. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks again.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, before we start our most wanted list for spring 2011, I'd like to come to our stage Shannon Ice, a member of the Time to Play
And
team.
look, she's walking this time.
She's walking. You probably
like a normal
recognize
person.
Shannon on the early show and also David Letterman, but you might also recognize her on Time to Play with Jim and Chris. She's the grown-up.
Yeah, and I'll be playing that part today as well.
So let's start with the 2011 most wanted list.
For summer.
For summer. We're going to start with some indoor toys. Over the past 3 years, this company has been the hottest in the toy business. Last year, they successfully launched a line of games. Already on fire retail, here's a new twist on bricks. It's Lego Ninjago.
Now, what Lego's done, which we think is so impressive, is that they have combined their brick expertise and their game expertise in a whole new platform that has its own mythology. It's got online gaming. It's got all kinds of great things. The game, the spinning tops, is classic. The building is really great. It's got its own mythology that's perfectly pitched to the kids. This is Lego Ninjago.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sydney.
Last year, Mattel introduced this homegrown concept that's been sold out since it first hit the shelves. With these new extensions, the line is even hotter this summer. From Mattel, Monster High Dawn of the Dance Dolls.
Isn't she beautiful?
She looks like her mother.
She does.
Kind of partial. So we love these dolls. Big hit last year. We think they have lots of life in them this year. It combines those tween sensibilities of fashion and wit and style and lots of great fun for girls. We love that Draculaura doesn't go out in the sun unless she has her 5,000 SPF, which is totally practical. And so we just think this is going to continue to be a great property for girls this year. Lots of online and obviously offline play. And Monster High is all things glamour and gold. So big fun.
From 1993 to 1995, this was the hottest property in the toy business. Did over $1 billion a year in sales. Over the past couple of years, they've seemed to appear to fade away. But the reports of their total demise were definitely premature. With a new show on Nickelodeon appearing every single day, they're back in a big way. They're the Power Rangers Samurai
Good versus evil, power, conflict, outrageous monsters, fighting, all kinds of great things. The thing that's kept Power Rangers alive is that they keep renewing the themes in the play every year. This is Power Rangers Samurai, in which the Rangers take on the power of the samurai sword to control the 5 elements of the earth, just like we all do on a daily basis. They're great transforming figures. The thing I really like about this, or we like, is the Megazords are appropriate. This is a younger age action figure, and it's really, really appropriate for younger kids. This is Power Rangers Samurai.
Moving on to another sector of the market of summer toys, movie toys. Let's start with Cars 2. We believe the Cars franchise will surpass the Toy Story franchise in terms of toys sold. This line has stayed hot the last few years, even without a movie. But with the launch of Cars 2, we feel the movie combined with the toys will make this franchise even bigger than ever before. We couldn't pick one toy. There are so many. Here are 4 toys that we're confident will be blowing out this summer from Cars 2.
And here come our lovely Cars models.
Step over a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Step over here a little bit.
There they come.
Here. There you
Go ahead, start.
Okay,
This one.
starting at the end.
No.
Cars
Take it out like
2
that.
die-cast. I mean, that is really the backbone of the Cars line. They've been blowing out of stores. They've never stopped blowing out of stores. We think with all the brand new characters, great designs, amazing detail, the Cars 2 from Hot Wheels, Cars 2 cars from Mattel are going to be really hot.
And we know that beyond collecting, kids really want to play with these toys. They want to bring these characters to life and have their all role and pretend play happening. And the Tokyo Spin-Out, Cars 2 Tokyo Spin-Out from Mattel is a great play set that will allow them to do that. Put all their die-cast and other collectible cars to action. Lots of simple building construction play, but really just brings the story to life.
Cars 2 is all about, obviously, the vehicles. What Spin Master has done, this is the Finn McMissile Zero Gravity. They've taken their established play pattern of a car that runs on the wall or runs on the ground. They've really amped up the technology a lot, and they've done a great car. It's a perfect co-branding strategy of Cars 2 and Air Hogs. Done a really great job with it. This is Finn McMissile.
And one of the things we love about Cars 2 is that the age breadth that these characters appeal to. And from Lego Duplo, we do have the pit stop down here with Remy, and this is a really great, simple construction play for kids. It's really going down to the preschool ages, but again, you can see the breadth of the portfolio is fantastic, and kids of all ages are going to love these characters again this year.
And this is just a sample of the Cars 2 stuff. You're going to see a lot more as you go around today.
Turn right behind you.
You got it.
You got it. Great job.
Great job. This next movie will be absolutely huge. From early previews that we've seen, this film looks better than its predecessors. And not to put any pressure on Hasbro, we expect them to sell more than $500 million worth of toys based on Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
Now, of course, we couldn't just pick one product because what Transformer consumer is just going to buy one product? They're going to be buying these by the ton, and we're going to try and get them out here. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yay! We've got the Transformers Dark of the Moon. These are the Mech Tech and Cyberverse characters. Now, what they've done is, as I said earlier, they've really upped the engineering on it. They're easier to transform than ever. 3 different levels of difficulty. Highly collectible for kids and collectors. This is just going to be a huge win for Hasbro. These are the Transformers Dark of the Moon toys.
This next movie, we believe, is going to be the sleeper in the toy aisle for the summer. Early buzz at all the cons is huge, and the toy competitors are looking at green with envy. Here are 2 of our favorites from the Green Lantern.
We have the Green Lantern Colossal
Green
Cannon
Lantern's here.
from
He's here
Mattel.
also.
What can I say that isn't just simply displayed here? So it is, in fact, a colossal cannon. It gives kids the lights, the sounds, the design, and the ability to fire all the discs that you will see in the game and movie itself. So a lot of great role and pretend play for kids, and we think it's going to really help put more magic into that experience. And then we also have the Green Lantern Battle Shifters, which a new level of excitement and action for action play. So also from Mattel, a really, really great extension of the character play and the vehicles that you'll see in the movie. And we think huge this character is going to have a whole new appeal for this generation.
Great.
Good.
Excellent, guys.
Thanks.
He's back, and I'm not talking about the Governator. Jack Sparrow's coming back this year in his 4th installment, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. With each installment of the movie, sales have actually grown, and there are 2 toys that we like from this new installment.
I had the pleasure at Toy Fair of meeting John Murray, who's the production designer for the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and he was seeing some of these toys for the first time, and he was blown away by the detail and the way in which the companies captured them. We've got Jack's Pacific. Oh, they're both the Queen Anne's Revenge, which is Jack Sparrow's ship. Jack's Pacific, it's 30 inches long. It's got more than 15 different play features, including something we like, which is a black light feature that actually lets you see different things on the characters as well. And Lego, this is just an amazing ship. They've done a great job. There's exclusive minifigs, beautiful rendition of the movie. It brings it to life for kids as they play. Just 2 great jobs, 2 different lines, but 2 really great iterations of Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Thanks, Ralph.
Don't drop those.
Really?
Yes.
You get to put it back together if you
Yes.
drop it. Not that that would be a problem.
That was our movie segment, but what else is for outdoors? It's for fun in the sun. And every year, bubble toys are big sellers, but they tend to fly under the radar and never get their due. However, there's been huge innovation in the bubble category, and here are 2 of our favorites for small kids and also big kids like them also.
First, we have the Blastos Mini Bubble Blaster from little kids, and simple fun. I've seen the magic of this on the playground. It works every time. Very low price point, just a simple handheld. Fill it with your bubble mix, or dip it in the bubble mix, and it just spins. I can't even describe it to you. Simple, simple magic on the playground. And then we also have...
This is the Gazuds Foaminator. Now, when I first saw this last October, I just couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. It doesn't blow bubbles, it blows foam. And we're going to be showing it outside. You can try it out outside, weather permitting, as we get a little further along. But it's a true innovation. You can actually blanket a lawn with it. You can send it up in the air. It's just really, really creative. We couldn't stop laughing when we were playing with it. This is the Gazuds Foaminator from Funrise.
And yes, we do test every bubble product. It was a very
Yes.
messy day, but it was a lot of fun.
Kids love to run around in the summer, and they often want to go mobile. And to us, mobile doesn't mean necessarily phone, it means being on wheels. However, there are 2 new toys that we think will be popular with kids and also, for some reasons, their parents.
The first one is the eSpark scooter from Razor. Now, you know Razor for its great metal scooters. This is an electric scooter, goes up to about 10 miles an hour. We had a real blast with it, but here's the cool thing. If you step on the lever as you're going, it'll send up a shower of sparks behind you. Razor's set up here, they'll be able to show you. Totally cool, kind of thing I really loved when I was a kid.
And we also have from Fisher-Price the 3-in-1 inline skates. As a parent, love this because children want to skate and it always looks easier than it is. So this has 3 different setup models. You can set up stages. You can see it comes in a boy and girl palette. But the first stage, it gets them just walking on locked skates, locked wheels. Second stage, they're able to skate forward. Third stage, forward and back. So it's great confidence building. You just strap on the right safety gear and they are out in no time. It's a lot of great fun, age appropriate sort of training wheels for kids.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Now on to my personal favorites for outdoor fun, blasters. It's time to fire away. Now, here are 2 blasters that are good for dry fun and won't get you wet, and 2 other toys that you might get a little soaked.
But not right now.
But not right now. So
Come on,
here are
bring
4
on the blaster,
blasters.
kids.
Let's go. Oh, he's suited up.
Okay.
All right.
Great, a little closer for the photograph so you
Got
can
it.
do it. We're going to start actually one in with I don't know who loves this company more at our company, Zing Toys. They do such incredible creative stuff. We're talking about the Z-Curve bow, which is a kid-friendly bow and arrow. I loved bows and arrows. I loved slingshots. I loved all that stuff that was active and violent when I was a kid. But now they've done it in a very completely kid-friendly way. It's got bounce-back darts, suction cup darts, all the fun, none of the damage.
Kids, he says kid-friendly. For me, it's idiot-proof. It works every time. I totally dig the bow. And we also have the Nerf Swarm Fire, which, again, I'm not sure I need to describe much. You probably get it here, but it's multi-shot, rapid-action firing, featuring soft Nerf darts that have a Velcro tip. It's part of their dart line, their sort of dart tag line. It does stick to cashmere, so be careful.
I've done that a few times.
Which, if you've seen the show, you've seen me covered in darts. But a lot of great fun, rapid-fire action, part of a really great line from Nerf.
Now, it wouldn't be summer. I don't think you're allowed to have summer anymore without Super Soakers. They are really a big part of the summer. They have an awesome line this year. Go see it at Hasbro. But we've also got, this is one brand new, first time ever, the Super Soaker has been battery operated. It's the Thunderstorm. So it's easier than ever to drench people. A really cool item. The other thing they've got is this clip system that allows you to reload really quickly with the clips. Not too much weight for the kids to run around with. They can clip them on their belt. Really good innovation for Super Soaker.
And also part of that line, we have the Nerf Tornado Super Soaker. So as if one stream of water drenching you isn't enough, this is two streams that are twisting together and really getting a thorough drenching. And again, all this, it's great, fantastic components of the other line and a lot of great water play for kids.
And that's our blasters.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for not blasting the audience, guys.
And those are our most wanted toys for spring and summer 2011. One thing I didn't mention earlier was that all of these toys, we video review everything. We take all toys out of the box. We have 500 new videos of toys on our site, timetoplaymag.com, because we feel it's important to test every single item. And often we're surprised in a good way, and sometimes not in a good way. So before we turn you loose to see some of the amazing things out there, because there are hundreds of amazing toys that are new, some housekeeping notes. Number one, lunch will be served at 11 a.m. downstairs. Number two, we have a gift and suite also downstairs that will open at 11. Those not familiar with us, there are tickets at every table. Once you get a ticket, you're guaranteed to have that item. So there's no need to run downstairs. You get the ticket, you go downstairs in 4 hours, that toy will be waiting for you. If you have any questions for Chris, Shannon, Jeff, or myself, please ask one of the Litsky ladies. They're the fabulous women in the green and white striped scarves. Matter of fact, if you need anything, ask them, not us. And before we turn you loose, we want to acknowledge our charitable partners in kids in distress situations. We want to bring up all the kids first. Kids, come on out.
Come on out. We want to thank them for being today.
For missing
Thanks
school.
for doing a great job today.
Perfect.
We've got 4 kids from PS6 here in New York, and these 2 from St. Gregory the Great out in Belmore, Queens. Now, one other thing, it wouldn't be a toy event if we didn't have something fun planned for you. If you've got the Scavenger app on your iPhone or Android, you can log on to the Altman building, and there's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do. Have a chance to win some of the most wanted toys. There's a sign up front on the desk that tells you how to do it, but if you don't know, ask a Litsky lady. That's what we always do.
Yeah. When in doubt.
Well, we hope you have an incredible fun day today. Do you know what time it is?
It's
time to play!